Hey there. How have you been? How's everything going? Do you feel like life is making you walk, run? Do you feel like you're getting the most out of your time? Are you feeling stretched thin? Are you playing to win it or are you just in it? Some days it can be like that. Everything gets ahead of you. You're not sure where you're coming from, if you're up or you're down. I get that. I get that totally. I'm here to talk to you more about self-care. You know, we all have a love language. We speak in it. Acts of service, quality time, touch, gifts, affirmations. Some of these things help us to thrive, especially if we have friends, family, community, partner who gives those things to us. Those things that we need the most. I'm not talking about wants, I'm talking about needs. Wants, we have plenty. Needs, those are something different. They resonate different with your heart, don't they? When you think about, what do I need? To feel loved, to feel connected, to feel that I have value, to be seen, to be heard, to be validated. These are very important aspects of ourselves. How well have you been taking care of your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health since the last time I talked with you? Have you asked any of those questions? Have you changed any of the self-talk that we looked at? Have you stepped into bridging that gap from who you were to who you want to be? Have you looked through the porthole of the past into the future? I'm certainly aspiring to. The reason I'm on film today and doing this is to mention to you about how we communicate our needs. And sometimes we have this need to say no. Concept? Very hard. Some of us have a challenge to say no because we find value, worth, esteem from being a person who is supportive, loving, kind, generous with their time and their energy. Are you showing up the best that you could this week? How would you like to show up next week? That is why I feel if your glass is being seen half empty, half full, suggest that you switch that to overflowing and giving people from the excess. That seems to be the better way of thinking or approaching certain situations. We don't often know what we're doing with our time. Sometimes we're clawing it back because we get so overloaded, task-orientated, on a mission. And then we're left wishing we had time for ourselves. So can you set that 5 minutes aside? I know I talk about it quite often. For self-compassionate inquiry. 5 minutes to think about where you've been, what you've accomplished, what you'd like to try to improve, and where it is all taking you. Your who am I, your what am I, and your purpose. So powerful when you get into that work. You can't do it in the mental. You can write it with a pencil. I find that works for me. Even some self-talk. What am I trying to improve? Because I'm a solutions-oriented, generative, focused force for good. I intend to make good things happen. Not only just for others, as well. Myself is important, should be included in that. So this week I've taken time to call back some of my own power and Many of my friends, colleagues, individuals I meet have told me this, and it takes a little while for me to say, okay, I'm worth the sacrifice too that I've been giving out. So I call my power back from the people, places, things, life events, situations that I find myself in, the circles that I evolve myself in, right? So we have this circle of attention in our life. And sometimes we're outwardly focused in this circle of influence. And then comes the circle of things that are out of our control. But in the center of it, the core, is ourselves. Things that we know we can influence. Things that we know that we can't control. And when we find that place, we restore to ourselves easily things that are beneficial for the ebb and flow as it is. Sometimes we can just let that shit go and move through on a way to improving you. You matter. Your cause, it's effective. You matter. And if you want to unlock that greatness or that plan or that pursuit, you need to take back some of that energy, frequency, life force for yourselves. It's not selfish. It's not ego. It's about connecting the heart and the mind and getting them to work synergistically to create for you the very best outcome possible. So call it back. Call it back. I call back my power from all the people, places, and things that I've given to, so that I can instill within myself a return of purpose, quiet, calm, peace. There is such a thing called serenity. Blessed would you be if you can reach a place of serenity. I'm reminded, my friends, some of us have a really challenging time giving ourselves that moment of freedom, of discovery. Sit with a friend. Go for coffee, tea, juice, and ask each other that question. How have you been taking care of yourself? Or if you had the time, how would you do that? Perhaps they have an answer that you haven't discovered that will work for you in your life. As always, my friends, stay strong. And if you like this video or you want to share, please do. If it will help someone else, that's the intention of why we even come onto this platform. Till we talk again, remember, mindfully, be kind to yourself. And as always, take with you all of my